Hello YouTube. If your Toyota Sienna from year 2004 to 2010, if you have the code P0793, most likely it's something to do with your transmission speed sensor. So code P0793. So where is the transmission speed sensor? It's under your airbags. So as you can see, I removed the top of the airbags. It's very simple. Just disconnect the, loosen the clips here, and yeah, disconnect this part. And there are clips here. You just remove that. Trying to get to that part basically. So I'm gonna remove it completely, and then this one has 1, 2, and 3 bolts here. So you remove these bolts. So let's get down there. Let me show you. All right, so now we remove the airbags. So as you can see, this is your transmission speed sensor, this part right here. I'll link the description below so you'll see how it looks, but it's just to have 1 bolt. See that? Just disconnect with 1 bolt, and then of course it has a socket that goes on top of it. In my case, my issue was actually the cable that goes from here, which is on this side, to the socket that plugs into that. The code came not because the transmission speed sensor was defective, but the cable that connects to it was broken. So I bought the transmission speed sensor, but when I opened everything, I realized the cable was the one that broken. So I needed to fix the cable. So I ended up just buying the cable from online, and now I'm gonna basically connect the new I guess socket thing to this broken part, and then I'm just going to connect it. So yeah, that's basically, that code is always related with this transmission speed sensor. Check your wiring first. So if your wiring there's nothing wrong with your wiring, definitely just have to replace this part, and definitely don't go aftermarket. Get a brand name, which is ASIN, ASIN. ASIN brand is the Toyota original brand, OEM. So definitely replace it with OEM. So that's it. Transmission speed sensor is right here. It's just what's next to your yeah, just below the airbags. But to have a good access to it, you have to remove your airbags. Otherwise, it's very hard to get to this bolt. And then you have to remove this bolt and just wiggle it, and it will come out. So yeah, that code is always related with that. But definitely check your cable wiring first. If there's nothing wrong with the wiring, there's the socket that goes into it, and then you just have to that means it's the transmission speed sensor. Alrighty. So since the issue was my wiring, as I said, I ended up just ordering this part, and then I'm just gonna connect it to the other side, which is the broken part, and then just plug it in. So yeah, make sure that this is the socket that goes on top of the transmission speed sensor. So if this is damaged or anything, yeah, just replace it with a new one, and then that's it.